Hey everybody, welcome to this honeymoon vlog. Mary and I should be on our honeymoon by now if all's gone according to plan, knock on wood. So we pre-filmed a bunch of stuff. We tried to theme it a little bit to what we're doing on our honeymoon. So enjoy this. If you want time codes, we do time codes. Uh-oh. I have an issue. I'll figure it out. We do time codes. There's gonna be blue numbers in the description below with chapter stops, or there's like breaks in the red line across the play button. So if you wanna check any of that out, check that out. And you can skip around, you can jump back and forth, all that kind of stuff. Enjoy as we do a Disney vlog and recreate some Lady and the Tramp magic.
Hey everybody, all right, welcome to one of our pre-filmed banked vlog cooking segments. Mary and I are on our honeymoon in Disney, hopefully, if nothing went wrong, knock on wood. So I thought, what better way to celebrate our honeymoon and our new marriage than doing something sweet and romantic and tasty, and I found this. So we have the, what just happened? I lost my picture. Device disconnected. It's still rolling. Don't know why it disconnected. Bear with me while I reconnect. So we got a Disney cookbook, basically. I'm excited about this. There's a bunch of cool recipes in here. And what is it? Disney's Enchanted Recipes. And today we're going to page 92 for the date night dinner. We are doing, okay, good. We are doing the, basically the Spaghetti and Meatballs from Lady and the Tramp, which I just watched last night. So this is mildly difficult, but not, I mean, mostly the meatballs, a little bit in the sauce. There's a lot of ingredients, and I may have to make one substitution because I don't have an ingredient I thought I had, which really sucks because I was at the grocery store earlier today getting the one ingredient I forgot to get. Anyways, let's get into this. We gotta get these meatballs forming. There's at one point gonna be like an hour of just simmering stuff. So, all right. So for the meat and the meatballs, we've got some, oh man, September 2nd, but it's already gray? It should be good through today. I'm gonna assume that's still good. Good Lord. So I got some 80-20 chuck ground beef that's sell by today. I don't know why it grayed out on me. We've got some September 16th, looks fine, Italian sausage we're gonna work with. We got some mint leaves, we're gonna need a few of those. A bunch of tomato sauce. Some Italian herb blend, which we may have already had, but I bought more. Onion powder, thyme, oregano, plain breadcrumbs. It says super fine, or it says fine breadcrumbs, but I couldn't find anything like that. Spaghetti. We got some vegetable broth here, some chopped hazelnuts, some flour, some sugar, a couple of white onions, a couple of shallots, a couple of big old garlic here, some extra tomato sauce, salt, pepper. I'm trying to get confirmation if this is rosemary, but I think this is just more dried thyme. So that's where we may have to make the substitution of doing sage, I believe, is the next best thing. I got an egg, we got milk in there, we got the Dutch oven out. So let's start making some meatballs. Oh boy, okay. Also, I got my fan going a little bit because I'm a little bit warm where I'm stressing and getting all these ingredients together. But let's get started. And I've been trying to get a hold of Mary to see if that is rosemary. Oh. Well, it looks like this is rosemary. So yeah, she told me that is rosemary. So we will not make the substitution. We will use that. All right, cool. Okay, so. All right, she's doing some things. So first we're gonna make the meatballs. We're gonna add the milk, the breadcrumbs, and the hazelnuts into a mixing bowl. And then we're gonna get in the beef and the sausage and a whole bunch of the other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out breadcrumbs and hazelnuts. So we need a tablespoon of breadcrumbs and a tablespoon of hazelnuts. That's really not a lot of either of those. All right, let's do the nuts first. Oh, nuts. Now I got roasted, that's all they had, so hopefully that's fine. Nice little heaping tablespoon of that. That's really not a lot. How is that? Really? Just 1 tablespoon? Okay, that's what it says. All right, we need 1 tablespoon of breadcrumbs. I guess if these were finer, they'd spread out, but got what we got, you know what I'm saying? Don't mind if it's a little bit heaping. I'm hesitant to put the milk in there because I don't want my breadcrumbs to be absorbing, so I'm actually gonna do this slightly out of order. So we wanna get the beef in there. Actually, you know what, we're just gonna put the meat in a minute and we'll do let's just get all the dry ingredients in here. Okay, beef, sausage, egg. Okay, so oregano. How much oregano? 1 teaspoon of dry oregano. You are a teaspoon, huh? All right. Where are you at, oregano? More like oregano, yes, am I right? Yeah, high five me on that one, that's good. I'm hilarious. Ooh, it smells good. Love me some oregano. Get that in there. Oh, and I should tell you, it is 6:33 p.m. on September 2nd, 2022, when I am filming this. All right, oregano. Thyme, how much thyme in a bottle? 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. Need a little paper towel, wipe that out, we can reuse it. Those are not really clingy ingredients. There's the thyme. Just need to know where Morse Day is, baby. There is a teaspoon of thyme. I'm gonna do something here in just a second. Thyme and rosemary. So this way I can actually smell test compare, just to be sure. I don't know, that smells like the same stuff. Maybe it says it's rosemary. We'll do it. I trust her. She knows what she's got in there. So I want a teaspoon of this? Yeah. Teaspoon of dried rosemary. Mary ought to know if she's a rose or not, huh? See, this is why you pay me the big bucks. I'm hilarious. All right, we got the rosemary. Onion powder. How much onion powder? Teaspoon of onion powder. Boomsies. Salt and pepper. How much salt and pepper for the meatballs? Half a teaspoon of salt, generous pinch of pepper. Let me find a half teaspoon. That is a 1/4 teaspoon. That is a half. All right. There's salt here. Salt.
A bit of salt.
Set those aside in case we want to reuse them for something in a minute. And a generous pinch of pepper. We gotta get some mint leaves in there too, right? I think. That's a minuscule pinch right there. It's not bad. And that should be good. All right, I'm gonna leave the salt and pepper over here though. I think we need it. I'm gonna do sage out of my way so I don't get confused. Okay, mint leaves can go in at the end after we blend with a fork. So let's get the meat in. So the ground beef will be the easier one. Just trying to keep things a little bit cleaner in case I make a bit of a mess here. All right. Pretty much just pop you right on in there. Cool. Alrighty. Set that off to the side because we need to probably weigh some of this out for the sausage. So, oh my God, I'm a dipshit. Hold on, I gotta, oh, fuck me. I didn't need that whole thing of meat. Okay. Okay. Got an idea. All right, we're gonna turn on our scale and get a second bowl. I'm going to put that on. Turn it to pounds, zero it out. I'm gonna go ahead and open my sausage. Because this is like 18 ounces, so I imagine it's at least gonna be 2 or 3 of these. Okay. And I'm gonna use some gloves. Okay, so we got 0 pounds in there. So that's 16 pounds. I needed 9. I want to pull 7 pounds out. Or 7 ounces, I'm sorry. And then we'll just set it to the side. Actually, I'm gonna want something to set it to the side in. Okay, I'm panicking and don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to put on a glove, apparently. All right. There we go, we got a little thing to put some of this in. All right, so we wanna get 7 ounces back out, and I'm trying to get from where it's not touched too much of the seasoning, so we don't lose a lot of that. That's 6 1/8, so we're almost there. All right, let me just pinch a little off the back end here. 6 3/4. 7 1/8. 7 ounces exact, all right. Cool, so we can have that. So then I wanna get this, look at that technique. Not actually touching the outside of it. Get the ground beef in here. And that's probably a nice burger. A couple of small burgers, maybe. Get the meat out, make sure we're back at 0. We are. Not as easy to do. Okay, just barely managed, caught it with my wrist. All right, that is back to 0, okay. Now the casings are gonna barely weigh anything, so I'll worry about getting the casings off after I weigh out what we've got here, get an idea. And how much did we want of the sausage? 7 ounces. And that's like a little over 3.5, so probably 2 of these is gonna be fine. That's 7 1/4. Casings are on these, right? Can I just tear it or do I need to? All right, well, it's fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. See if we actually pulled a 1/4 ounce off that. So you pull a little more than the 1/4 ounce, shit. There we go. Okay, fuck, I don't know what to do with this. Okay, so now I need room to work to get these out of the freaking casings, which I've never really dealt with doing. But that seems to open that casing up pretty good. Kind of just want to like squeeze it out like a meat bag. Can I do that? That might work. Can you see what I'm doing? I can't see the camera. Good, you can, okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Now that I'm getting it started, it's a little bit easier to get it out of the casing. It's nice to kind of work with these because I do at some point wish to start making my own sausage, which will require me to get comfortable working with casings. So, all right, let's just give that a nice cut down in. Let's see what we can do with that. And I'll throw that in the sink for washing off completely since I contaminated it all over. It's just a matter of getting it going. We might take a little bit back of that, what we've earned or set aside just to make up, because I'm gonna probably lose a little in this process. I can just get it started. Okay. There we go. Now it's coming along. Sweet. Okay. Maybe just the tiniest bit of this. Of course, I don't know, you know, I'll just throw that in there, it doesn't matter. Honestly too, I just realized, well, again, I'm trying to save myself from having to wash my hands 1,000 times. Because I have some skin issues. Okay. And I will deal with cleaning all that up in a minute. Just get that aside. Throw that down here. Turn you off. Put you back away. Alright, fold this up and toss it. Alright, let me check the book again real quick. I gotta get milk still, but breadcrumbs are in, hazelnuts are in, beef, sausage are in. Still gotta do the egg. Oregano, thyme, rosemary, onion powder, salt, and pepper are in. So we need to crack that egg in there, and we need to get the milk in there. As usual, I always like to crack it into something. So if I do break down, cool. Now look at me. It's like, hey, I don't want to wash my hands 1,000 times, and look what I'm having to do. All right, there we go. Or at least rinse a little bit. Okay. Get the egg in. And now we need milk. How much milk? 2 tablespoons. Excellent. Okay. Oh, jeez. I hope there's 2 tablespoons left in this. She does have another one downstairs, but it sucks if I have to go down and get it. And this is gonna be close. 1. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. 2. Okay. So let me just clarify that's everything, but then, you know how I like to do this. I overcheck. Milk, breadcrumbs, hazelnuts, beef, Italian sausage, egg, oregano, thyme, rosemary, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Stir with a fork. Then we're going to finally chop some mint leaves and add them to the mixture. And it just says a few fresh mint leaves, so we'll get that. Let's go ahead and mix this up with a fork. Get everything blendy. Break that yolk up. Break the meat up. It's gonna take a minute and some elbow grease, but it does smell pretty good already. You wanna get this nice and blended, so hopefully you're kinda getting a little bit in every meatball you make, a little bit of everything. Make sure you check your sides for a lot of the seasonings going up it. Okay. Takes a minute to get going, but it'll start getting going here in just a second. It's already starting to blend pretty well in some spaces. In all honesty, it's probably helping that my meat has grayed a little bit. It smelled fine, so I'm sure it's fine. But it's annoying when, like, sell-by date meat, I hit it on the sell-by date, and it's like already kind of losing color. Oh yeah, it's really starting to bind together now. It's like a meaty mixture of meatitude. Almost got it, I think. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good with that. And keep that fork in there in case we need it. Then we're gonna finally chop some mint leaves and add them to the meat mixture. I guess what kind of work I'm in with my hands. We're gonna lightly dust our hands with flour to prevent sticking. Form the mixture to 2-inch balls. And then we gotta coat them. So I'm gonna need to make a little flour plate and a serving plate. Or at least like a plate to set them on until we get cooking. Okay, well also we want to get some mint leaves, that's right. Let's get that first. Not a huge fan of mint, but hey, a few leaves ain't gonna kill anybody. So to me, a few means 3, but smells pretty good though. I'm gonna say that's enough. It did say fine chop, so we're gonna get this down. It's the language of love. Something about Bella Notte when the moon hits your eye. That's looking pretty fine chopped. Make sure I don't get my fan blowing it everywhere. Alright, whatever, that's probably good enough since we made a few more leaves worth than requested. Alright, nice and rinsed, set it aside, we'll need it a little bit later. We'll get another damp paper towel, clean off the board. Alrighty, should have did a dry swipe first, my bad. Just think, Eric. Think about your future self right now. Let's see, when's this coming out? It has to be the first Friday, so what are we doing today? Oh, we should probably be doing the Epcot Food and Wine Festival today. You know, if everything goes according to plan, which is highly unlikely. Alright, so how much flour do I need for this, supposedly? 2 tablespoons of flour plus more for coating. Okay. Flour. You know, this is more of a I'm gonna leave that on standby. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Try to give you an angle where you can kind of see more of what I'm working with here. Bring the camera up a touch for that. So 2 inches. I could use a visual indicator, honestly. I'm not very good with eyeballing sizes. Oh, shite. You know, whatever. I don't care. We'll figure it out. We'll just fucking do what we're supposed to do. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of give this a gentle mix, some of the mint in. So it's not as vigorously worked in, but it does kind of get down in there, some of this stuff. Just looking for large clumps to spread out. Okay. I think I feel pretty content with that. All right, I do not like doing this, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna raw dog it. Get in here. What do we think? Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Okay, let's give us another one. This one's a little bit bigger. This might actually be closer to a 2-inch ball here. Can always reform a little bit. Not that much. Okie dokie. That feels good. Singing Indiana Jones, because that's what I should. Yeah, we're definitely gonna reform that one a little bit. Shake it off. Gotta Taylor Swift these fuckers. And yeah, I'm trying to pack them loosely, keep them juicy. Assume it's just like doing it with a burger. It doesn't really tell me how many I should end up with, though. It's kind of, you know, kind of weird. Making a little bit of a mess, but nothing too crazy. Should at least maybe get 3 more out of here. So I have about 7 meatballs because of that small boy. Which for 2 people sharing this dish, which is what we're aiming for, I think is more than fine. Okay. All right, this is the second time I'm making meatballs so far in my life, in my modern cooking experience, and it's going pretty well, I say. Granted, these are going to be made very differently from the ones I made before. They were baked. We are going to pan fry these and then cook them down in some sauce. We might do a couple smaller ones, right? Yeah. Slightly smaller, not by a lot. This way we can kind of get a more even number. Yeah, end up with 8 meatballs. Okay. Shake it off, shake it off. And last but not least, yeah, so this will be a little bit bigger than the tiny boy, but not quite the size of the others. And almost got it. Shake it off, shake it off. This one's a little too loose, I might want to pack it a little bit tighter. Set it right in there. All right. Now, let's see how easy all this comes off my hands or not. Oh boy. Yeah, it's coming off. Takes a second. Butter them nails. And groovy. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Oh, all right. Let's see, let's set this off to the side. In case I need it again, I don't think I should, but you never know. As you can see, we used pretty much all the mixture. And cool. Now, it wants me to brown up the meatballs, and while that's happening, oh shit, left the spoon in there. While that's or the measuring spoon. While that's happening, cook the sauce. But honestly, I kind of want to go ahead and dice my onions and shallots and just have that stuff ready to roll. So I think I will. Oh boy. Oh shoot, it's about time to feed the cats too. All right, I'm just gonna set that over there for right now. All right, let me look at what it says to actually do now that we formed the meatballs. All right. Cook the meatballs. We're gonna put some olive oil into a frying pan and warm it over a high heat. When the oil is hot, add the meatballs, sear them for 40 seconds on each side without turning to form a crust. When the meatballs are nicely browned on the outside, remove the heat and set aside while you make the sauce. So they can just live in that pan? Okay. And then we're gonna prepare that. So, all right, now let's go ahead and cook the meatballs then. In a frying pan. How big do we need? I don't think we need the 3. Can we get away with this? No, that's gonna crowd the pan. We'll use the 3 liter. Crash, boom, bang, yeah. Okay, second close. Yeah, good. Okay. This out of the way so I don't burn it up. I'm running out of room to work here. I don't fucking know. There, you can go right there. Okay. So oil in and then heat. Yeah, olive oil. How much olive oil for this? We want approximately 1 tablespoon. So I don't want to go too heavy, but we want enough to coat the pan. That's probably good. This is where the fun begins. All right, high heat. Ooh. Okay, so it's not gonna take long for that to heat up. And then I'm actually gonna use a stopwatch timer. Mary's on her way home. So once these go in, I can keep an eye on where it is. So I'm just watching this very carefully because this should heat up pretty quickly. It's not a lot of oil. It's pretty well dispersed. I don't want to burn it. Watching for them shimmers. Shimmy shim shams. Put the smaller ones on last. You can tell it's getting there. And stay on for me, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yep, got a little bit of a sizzle. Going counterclockwise, just want to remember that. Oh, why did I put the small one in the middle? That was really dumb. All right, got them all in over the course of 20 seconds to put them in. And what are we doing? All right. All 40 seconds each. Turn to form crust and the meatballs are nicely brown on the outside. Remove the heat, set aside. Okay. Like the first one's already been on, but I need to see it go up the side. It's on every side? I'm only supposed to turn them once or what? Shit. You do them on each side. It's a fucking ball! Alright. Go ahead and turn it. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one could probably go a little longer. Come on now. Oh, that one probably could have stayed a little longer on that side. All right. Got it. Okay, but it's pretty much by the time I turn each one around, it's seared on that side. I'm definitely trying to get any raw flour off of it. Come on, get up on the side here, buddy. Thank you. Take a side and crust. I'm breaking this one apart, trying to fucking get it on the side though. I just needed a better tool for this. Now I'm just fucking going cowboy style here and just doing whatever the fuck I want, and that's probably not a good choice. Oh, this guy is just too much of a meatball, you know what I'm saying? This would be so much easier if they were meat squares. Yeah, that one's almost burnt. Shit. Alright, I think we're getting close here. Because we're not trying to totally cook these right now as much as just get them seared and crispy on the outside. And not break them into 1,000 pieces like I keep trying to do. I want you up on that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, it's warm. Alright, some of these are pretty much ready. Ah, metal tongs are getting a little hot in the being over the stuff. Okay. Whew. Give that just a second. Okay, this guy back here is needing some real attention. Fuck, I don't want to burn that side anymore. Come on. Fucking flip. Flip. Yeah, because that's too fucking much. Alright. Heat's going off. I'm going to call that good. I do feel like I should put these on their own plate. Get them off that heat so they don't continue searing. So I'm going to do that. Especially this guy. He's already burnt up enough. Woo. Still soft and juicy. Ah! Fuck me. Really? Oh yeah. Sorry, kids. I didn't think it was getting that smoky in here, to be honest. I really didn't. Apparently it wasn't getting that smoky in here. Alright, opened up a window, got the thing on. Not that this fan's really gonna help a lot, but I'm trying to push some air away from the smoke detector. Okay. Anyways, we got some pretty tasty meatballs. They might be just a hair over crusted, but not crazy bad. We'll set those back here, out of my way. All right, now we can start preparing for the sauce. All right. Okay. We're gonna prepare the mirepoix, I guess. Peel and dice the shallots, onions, and carrot. Is this all? And then we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, we need to put that into something. Oh my god, how much am I cutting? That's 2 shallots, 2 onions. Alright, so I need like a shit. Another giant bowl to store it all in. All right. Start with shallots, they're easier. Oh, the fuck? I bought you like yesterday. It's kind of moldy, but it's good we're gonna peel it. It's fuck. Can I get that off like immediately? Oh, it's moldy. Oh. Fucking hell, man. Like just. I'm gonna do something here. See if we can get that handled a little bit easier. Okay, I think these lower levels are fine. Well, to a certain extent. I'm definitely gonna have to dice around a little bit of a bad spot there. How bad's this? Not so bad under the peel. Just a tiny bit of growtiness. Let's hope this one's more reasonable. I know this isn't really the best way to peel shallots, but because I need to get away from that nastiness, I'm doing it slightly awkward. Plus I don't work with shallots that much, so a little more, you know. As you'll see when I get to a white onion, it's like, okay, that's old hat. Well. Just peel the layers of the onion. There we go. We'll just take off an actual layer. That'll help a little bit. Okay. We're getting there. A little bit of an onion paper layer here. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and take off these stems too. I know my knife work is like, what are you doing? Just trying to get it done because I'm getting hungry. Okay. All right. So we want to dice. Alright, start getting it in the bowl. Okay, is this one with some rot on it? Yeah, alright, so we're gonna work around that. There we go. Take off a little more of that layer. Alright, I'll be glad when the stuff starts simmering here in a minute. Once we get it all simmered, you know, get all this part mixed together and get the meatballs in, it's gonna simmer for like an hour or something. And then it's all just about making some spaghetti, which I would love to have made from scratch, but we aren't there yet. We're gonna get there, but we aren't there yet. And one more through. Get some of those giant pieces. Okay. Theoretically, I am having my bachelor party tomorrow, or in 2 days. No idea what it's gonna be though. We haven't really decided. I might just make it a backyard pizza party in a fire pit. I don't know. A funny idea that crossed my mind the other day was, even though it's supposed to be like a bachelor party, wouldn't it be kind of funny if we brought down the projection screen and finally showed Mary Zeppo 2 weeks before she's marrying me to see if I'm going to retain being a bachelor, or maintain was the word I was looking for, or if she's still going to go through with the wedding. We say all that stuff in jest. We love each other. It's fine. Zeppo is not that bad. It's not going to freak her out that much. But at this point, she probably has a much worse idea of what it is than what it actually is. Okay, I may have put a little too much out at once here. Yes, I'm being very, very slow and careful because I am using very piss-poor knife technique right now. I'm aware. Again, shallots are not... I gotta just work with a lot more shallots and get more comfortable with them. All right, let's give this a little more choppa. Get this a little more fine diced. And go through like here a little bit. Worst part is, I really need to feed the kids, but I don't want to stop because we're so close to having this. I got Mystery Science Theater tonight too, so hopefully I can have all this done by 8, but I don't know. Wouldn't normally be doing this on a Friday night, but again, trying to get ahead, you know? And I'm running out of times and opportunities to get ahead. Matter of fact, guest list closes tonight, so we gotta deal with that in a little while. And then I thought I had the whole DJ systems sorted, and then I realized, oh no, we didn't rent like we didn't rent extension cables or anything, so, you know, I gotta worry about that. All right. Pretty sure all that's next is the 2 white onions. It doesn't say white or sweet or whatever, so I went with white because that's typically what I use. When the oil's hot, we're gonna add the shallot, onion, and carrot. Stir well and saute till the vegetables begin to brown. We're gonna throw in some garlic and the vegetable stock to deglaze before the tomato sauce. We hit it, salt, pepper, sugar. Add the herb, drop the meatballs into the sauce. Reduce heat, cover, Dutch oven. Continue cooking for 1 hour while we reduce the pasta sauce. All right. So yeah, so not a lot more craziness. We gotta get through these 2 onions. They didn't tell me small, medium, large, or like 2 onions. I was like, okay. That one's a little, what the fuck? Okay, you know what it is? I think maybe it's where I'm storing my shit, because it's like, that looks fucking gross. So we may have to do a little extra work on this bad boy. Or peel a little deeper on this one, because you can see it's kind of mushy. Oh yeah, we gotta peel a few layers in on this one. Well, it's a good thing I bought large freaking onions. Yeah, oh man, we still gotta go like another, okay. Hopefully that's deep enough. Okay, that's deep enough. The rest of them are fine. That one was a bit of a shock. Okay. Peel off this one. Don't need to take too much off this side because this side was fine. If I recall, some of the onions were looking a little odd when I bought them too, so maybe it's not all me. It's not me, it's you. Wait, that's not how that goes. Usually. Dang, that is a big boy. Into the compost you go. Yeah, other than a carrot, this is the last bit of veggie prep we gotta do. And I think that fan can come off in a minute. Oh, this is just a thick boy. Alright. Take a thick layer off this guy here. Thicker than I meant to. Yeah, actually, I think I peeled two. I think that's why it seems so thick. Okay. Alright. But again, you know, this is the hardest part of these. If you've been around, you know I work onions pretty quickly once we get them peeled. Damn. Oh shit, about took the root out of that one. Alright. Knife off a little. And then we just I'm just like extra paranoid these days, which may not be a bad thing. I'm watching too many Final Destination movies. I'm kidding, I'm not actually watching any of those right now. Maybe soon. Halloween season has officially started for me. Work with a guy, cut a guy a little slack, huh? Just get some of these out of the way. I don't care. I like it chunky. Mostly just trying to make a little room on the cutting board. All right. I mean, these are gonna get softened down anyway, so it'll be nice. This will also get easier as I make more room here. Oh, that was a really bad angle on that. Cut a little bit of that, a little too chunky maybe almost. Probably not. Sure, it's fine. Also, I've probably jinxed myself by talking a big game about, I make quick work of onions. Alright, quarter of the way. Shit. That was actually, I'm gonna take a little more off this one. It's got kind of bruisey part back here that makes me nervous. Oh. Okay, I have not seen a white onion do that. Okay, interesting. Well, looks like it's still gonna work fine though. I've seen red onions do this. It's kind of common for red onion. Now, do I lay it on some paper? Shit. Yeah, all right. As you see, a little bit easier. I have a little more room to work. This just seems like a lot of onion. All right, halfway. Yep, I noticed my thumb too. Don't worry. Ah, shite. Dirt. All right, let's get this one almost there. Sure is a hell of a lot of onion and shallot and garlic for a romantic dish. Good thing Mary and I don't mind garlic breath or onion breath. All right, y'all, we are so close. Well, I got this one tiny quarter left to go. All right. This one, I think I can get away with just one. Well, nah, we'll do another cut up here. All right, howdy.
Hi. So how far along are you?
Well, I gotta deal with a carrot, then I can simmer some veggies down until they're softened, and then basically put everything together and let it do the hour-long thing.
Okay, good. So I'm not working away.
No. Oh God, no. Because it still has an hour of like going down. Just like me, if I'm lucky. Ha ha. Okay, all right, so we got the onion. Yeah, I accidentally set off the smoke alarms.
Oh.
I didn't even think it was getting that smoky in here as I finished off my my meatballs. But it turned back off within like a minute, so I mean, I was pretty close to, you know. All right.
That's a good looking carrot.
Thank you. I bought a whole new batch of them. So, even though I think we had some, but I wasn't sure at the time, and I was like, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, so we have tons of carrots, and we have tons of hummus that you should eat.
Oh man, it just got super hot over here. Oh, I still got that window open too.
It's like really pleasant outside.
Well, it's humid as fuck because of all that rain, dude. You and I, very different ideas of pleasant.
So I guess it did rain over here now.
Oh yeah, that was heavy for like 5 minutes. All right, where's my peeler? I know it's in here. I gotta find it. It should be in here. Shit, right there. My hand's over it. All right. I like to do it over paper towel. Just gets a little easier to transfer the mess when you're done. If you're not going to do a lot of peeling. Hooked on a peeling. Yeah, I'll cut that little tip off. I'm sorry, babies. We will get you fed in just a second. Mom will do it. I'll let her know that I haven't had a chance. That looks good. By the way, I was just telling the camera, Mary, that I have not had a chance to feed the kids yet. I was aiming for 7, but...
Surprised they haven't eaten your ankles yet.
I know. Well, I gave them snacks a little late, too, so... Okay, let me just dice this carrot, and we can get... Oh, you got a new tablet. Nice. Get rid of those ends that I didn't quite get.
Yeah. New tablet, so I don't feel as compelled to take my actual computer with me on vacation.
New tablet, who dis?
Plus my other 2 tablets are ancient as fuck.
Like us. Aww.
Oh, indeed.
Okay, this is a really dumb idea. I should have turned them on the flat side. My bad, everybody. Thank you.
That's a big meatball.
Yeah, I'm excited about those. Okay, nope. I'm being very delicate here because I like my hands and thumbs, and I'm having a really shitty day of knife skills.
Good reason to be extra careful.
Yep. Just breaking down a couple of the bigger giblets.
I'll be downstairs in just a second, kiddo.
Now, before I mix that in, is that actually getting sauteed? Shallots, onion, and carrot. Oil's hot. Shallot, onion, and carrot. Okay, good. That does all go together. All right. Okay.
Okay, please. Alright, let's get some in.
Yeah, we just may have to wait till tomorrow to go get the rings, but we'll see here in a minute. Okay. Alright, that is basically it for the vegetable prep, I believe. Alright, so we got my Dutch oven. My gigantic Dutch oven, which we're apparently going to need. So we're going to... 2 tablespoons of oil are going in. You get a tablespoon measurement. Since this all cooks into a sauce, I like to be a little more precise. So 2 tablespoons of oil, Dutch oven, warm over medium heat. Well, I guess I need to actually take my lid off for the moment. Little spacers. And oil. I'll seal that up in a minute. All right, medium heat. Let that heat up. Start cleaning up my space a little bit. Okay, while we're waiting on that to heat up a little, we can start kind of blending together some of the other stuff. So we're gonna soften those, they just start to brown. And we're gonna, it says smash the garlic. I'm gonna use my mincer. We're pouring the stock to the glaze, okay. And we're gonna stir again, season, salt, pepper. Okay, so before the tomato sauce. So let's go ahead and prepare our 4 cups of tomato sauce. Is that right, 4 cups? For the sauce. 4 cups of tomato sauce, okay. We're waiting on that to heat up. Of course, you know, I could have just, if these were 16-ounce cans, I could have just thrown 2 cans in there, but guess what? No, they're a bunch of a-holes. They're like, 15-ounce cans are fine. I was like, what? Come on, man. So this is some same stuff, just left over from previous cooking, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. And now let's pop a new one. Splat-tastic. I do love this 4-cup measuring cup. It is one of the best things I bought, especially when making dishes like this. I really should get another one. Okay. Oh man, that's almost the whole can. Yeah, that barely leaves any. That's hardly worth saving, honestly. Don't know that I will. Okay, I think that is almost hot. Let's kind of pre-measure some other stuff real fast here. Salt and pepper is just okay. So a teaspoon, a tablespoon, and a half cup, or at least get these things out that I'm going to need. Half cup, teaspoon, and it's half teaspoon. All right, so I need a teaspoon, I need a tablespoon. All right, we need another tablespoon. Oops. You're a tablespoon, aren't you? Yes, you are. Teaspoon of sugar, tablespoon of herbs. Teaspoon of sugar. Okay, that is definitely hot. Let me just get this open so we'll be ready to go. Good. And, all right, veggies. Here we go, in the pot. Oh, geez. A little bit lower so I don't splatter, because I just splashed a little oil out. Probably should have put the onion in before the shallot. All right. This maybe take about 10 minutes. Get something to work those with. I guess this is non-stick, so I'll use you. Or I just don't want to be using metal ingredients is what I'm saying. So we'll try to capture, we'll stir it around, try to get the oil up on all the veggies. Find some things we may need to break up a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty good though. Pretty excited about it. We may have to smash a few bits of these onions that I just kind of poorly cut. I think I've just about got everything kind of glistened. This also help mix up all the stuff a little bit. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a 2-dish night, 2 dishwasher load night. Alright. Still standing to break some bits up here. Some of these onions that are breaking up on their own. Don't have to stir the whole time, but you are going to stir pretty regularly. Alright, well, we're almost to the easy parts now. I mean, well, we are in the easy parts now. 7:38. Oh my god, I love how the book's like, it'll take you about 20 minutes to do the prep. I'm like, ha ha ha. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to miss part of Mystery Science Theater because it's gonna start in 20 minutes. Which means about the time we get to the simmer, I will just go watch the first hour of Mystery Science Theater. And then we'll come back and make the pasta and stuff. Jesus, dinner is gonna be very late tonight. Yeah, I gotta get better at my prep. I take way too long. Now, I know a lot of times we leave and we do the camera the whole time, you know, so you can cook along in real time, but let's be real. I ain't gonna be able to entertain y'all for an hour while not doing anything. So, and honestly, if it wasn't gonna be during Mystery Science Theater, Mary and I would go pick up our rings, but they close in 20 minutes, so that's true. We're definitely gonna pick up our wedding rings tomorrow. That's right, it sounds like my bachelor party, if it's gonna be what I think it might be, if it is tomorrow. We have one of my guys, one of his kids, it's their birthday, and it's like, well, of all the things, I can't really argue, you know, that. Oh, I missed that call. What I didn't even know it was... Okay, well, I'll call him back in a minute. How long ago was that? 70? Oh, that was like 20 minutes ago. Dang. Da, 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 da. Okay. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. Take a minute here to start scraping down my pan over here. I need some water to do it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna take some elbow grease when it comes time to do the dishes here a little later. Smells good. Should probably get my garlic press out. Yeah, I've become a big fan of this garlic press. It's just so much easier, and honestly, I'm not having any problem with any kind of flavor issues. So saute veggies when they just begin to brown. Interesting. So I got a big boy and a regular boy. I'm not saying we're ready for it yet. I'm just getting that ready for when we are ready for it. These are starting to soften a bit. Very little. It just, the process is just starting. And I can already tell it's shrinking down quite a bit. Since this is meant to be like the pizza sauce, you don't want it to be too crisp when you bite into things like carrots, you know. God, we've already been an hour and 13 minutes, so this is definitely a long dish for me, but it's pretty cool. And damn, these meatballs are looking mighty tasty. But I cannot spare one. I cannot spare a square. Oh. I might be drinking before we get to this, because definitely by 8 o'clock I'm having a glass of wine.
No mulcher.
Yeah, there's no way, because it'll be like 8 o'clock by the time this hits the simmer point, so we'll just definitely do it tomorrow. Maybe right after I get up or whatever, you know, maybe 1 cup of coffee, or maybe I do my whole routine, I don't know. Because if we are going to do, I was telling a little bit about it, if we are doing the bachelor party tomorrow, it'd probably be a late start, because it would probably be coming over here and pizza and beers and, you know, I don't know.
Okay. You may not get a fire pit tomorrow.
It's the weather shit.
The weather's kind of shit all weekend.
Well, fuck. Okay. I'm just not gonna have a bachelor party. It's fine.
Unless
Stupid
you
children.
Over tonight.
Well, no. I'm watching Mystery Science Theater. Oh, you know what I did tell them on camera, but I didn't tell you because you weren't here? I had the thought, what if I had them over and we put down the projector and we watch Zeppo and show it to you? So the point of my bachelor party is to see if I'm going to remain a bachelor or not.
That's kind of cute.
I thought that was kind of cute. This is maybe about halfway there, maybe a little bit more than halfway there.
What do you think on that side?
Yeah, basically I just need Mary, just so you know where I'm at. I just need to get this kind of softened and browned a little bit, and then we're going to put in the wet ingredients and bring to a boil, turn to a simmer kind of deal, you know, with the meatballs in it, and let that go for an hour. And as it gets close to that hour, I'll make the pasta. So dinner's going to be pretty late. This thing says it's like 20 minutes of prep and an hour and 10 minutes of cook time.
Oh, those things always lie.
Oh, they very much lie, because I'm an hour and 15 minutes in and we haven't hit that hour simmer. So I'm just going to start doubling
like
those things.
20 minutes of prep, not counting mise-en-place, and if you're a professional chef.
Right, yeah. Because I was like, listen, I'm pretty good with white onions, but shallots and stuff take me a little bit longer. And I did pretty good with the meatballs.
You got enough? You got enough? You did it? You miss it? You already eat it.
A couple more minutes on that, probably. Oh. But I am excited about this. This is going to be delicious. And I've wanted to make a pasta sauce like from scratch forever. Granted, this is not exactly what I was thinking. But, and it's certainly not my recipe, which we'll get to. But this is a good foray. I'm just excited for the thumbnail.
When did it rain over here?
When Dad and I were out, and it was literally like 5 minutes, but it was like a massive storm for 5 minutes.
Because I had my own downpour on my way back from Costco.
Yeah. But that didn't happen over here. It hasn't rained since over here. That might have been the same one, just took that long to get over there.
No, I've been looking at the radar, it's different things.
Okay.
It's like just basically a bunch of massive pop-ups.
Hmm. Alright, well, knowing that the weather may be shit, that may change some of the plan tomorrow. Because I don't feel like I can steal the basement from you, but that's like where we would party. That's where all the party stuff is. But hey, at least we have all their clothes now. Oh, Mike's got his to play with tomorrow.
Okay, so right now, for tomorrow night,
Mm-hmm.
it's basically between 40 and 30% chance of rain in the evening hours.
Well, honestly, the fire bit's not even the thing. But you know, I thought hanging out might be nice. But if it's going to be raining at all and getting like super humid, that might not be so nice.
Oh yeah, it's like from 4 a.m. onwards, there's chances of storms.
Ugh.
And that's basically all the way through Monday evening.
Well, that sucks at all. Because my other option was maybe doing something Monday in the afternoon, but sounds like you might need to grill up these Italian sausages now. No, I'm just I only needed 2 of the 5 in the pack.
Thing is, but looking at the rain chances, it looks like they're basically going to be lots of pop-ups.
Yeah.
Not like it, because there's not like any like 100% chance or 80% chance.
Fine. Fine, universe. We'll go to a stupid strip club. Kidding. I have absolutely no desire to do that. And to each their own. You like strip clubs out there. I'm not judging you. I'm only going to say that this is my personal taste or opinions on them. It's way too awkward for me because I know how fake it all is. And, you know, it's just not my jam. I mean, if I want to watch like fake sexuality and stuff, I watch porn.
But like I said, it looks like the weather for the rest of the night will be decent for a fire pit.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the Anaconda outside.
I don't know, I was kind of excited about watching that on the, yeah, that video should be out before now. Luckily. So that you don't spoil what was in a box. But, I know, I didn't. But, I kind of want to watch that on the big system.
Yeah,
Want to be like
Yeah, it
drunk?
wouldn't be a spoiler until you do something awkward like that.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
People, I would context. Shh, shh, shh. This is the one place I'm right.
There was no context until you started acting awkward.
This is the one place I'm right on my videos. I'm always right on my videos when you're not on camera. Oh no, she's coming to get on camera. Careful, careful, careful. Jesus Christ, Mary. I was like, I just pictured her freaking ponytail going right into the open flame and whoosh. It's like, no.
It would have been fine if you didn't start giving it context. That's on camera.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too.
Good. I showed Mike our Star Wars rings. He thought those are cool. The other one should be here in a few days.
Does Mike seem to have a plan?
Yeah, he says he's gonna spend most of the day tomorrow working on it and stuff, so he sounded pretty confident.
Yeah, I hope he has Monday off.
Right. Okay, this has gotta be close. Carrots are still a little crunchy.
Did you put them in at the same time as the onions?
It said put everything in at the same time. That's what it said to do. I'm following the recipe. If it fucks up, it's their fault. I mean, it might should have a little bit of chunkiness. Plus, it's gonna stew and stuff for an hour.
That is true.
So it really says till these kind of start to turn brown, but they've just about. There's a few that could still use a little more color. Well, yeah, because it does want them to brown. Because it's telling me next we're going to put in the vegetable broth so that we can deglaze, which means you would want browning and want it sticking. So maybe I need to not be stirring it so much. Yeah, pour the 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a Dutch oven, warm over medium heat. When the oil is hot, add the shallot, onion, and carrots. Stir well and saute until the vegetables just begin to brown. We're going to put in the garlic, add it to the pot, pour in the vegetable stock to deglaze. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just let that go for a minute, because these are just about right. A lot of them have started to brown a little bit. So we'll do the old trick of not touching them for a minute. Oh, my show starts in 9 minutes. Crap. I guess I'm gonna miss the opening too. Fuck me, dude. I really had intended to get started on this earlier, but I had other things I had to take care of, and then other things had to happen. I was like, well, I'll do a lot of stuff out of order, and got me started on this way later than I intended. I see a little browning happening down in the pot, in a spot or two. So I think we're kind of getting there. If you hear that, Jack's trying to get in Mama's room. Oh yeah, now we're getting some browning on the bottom. Guess I probably should be using a wooden spoon for this, because that's not going to scrape very well for the deglazing. Oh, Jack, buddy, Mama will be back in a minute. Put my ring back on now that I can. Oh, I guess I should go ahead and get this, opened here. So I'm not caught with my pants down in the heat of the moment. Which is what was about to happen to me, so. Yeah, we're definitely getting some browning on the bottom now. Some fond is forming. See, the impatient part of me wants to be like, all right, that's good enough, let's go, go, go. think it's the curse of my Dutch oven. Anytime I'm gonna make something in my Dutch oven, I should just know it's gonna take twice as long than it says it's gonna take. I'm just run these steps again. I gotta put the garlic in there. I'll give it a second. Then the stock, the glaze, then add the tomato sauce. Then stir with salt and pepper. Then sugar and stir, Italian herbs. Okay. Alright, I think we're just about to the deglazing part here, my dear.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside and check on some things.
Okay.
I am waiting for the day Jack teaches Aaron how to open my door.
Yeah, because he's taller.
You're tall. You open it. I have to jump.
Alright.
Hey, Pablo.
Alright, I'm going for it. I'm gonna call that good. Let's get the half cup of vegetable broth in there.
I forgot my cartilage frozen.
And we're gonna deglaze. Don't you be talking about glazed donuts, woman. I'm sitting over here wanting to make a freaking glazed donut cheeseburger lately. Let's get the stuff down from the sides here. Okay, so then what? Deglaze. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the garlic in. God damn it. God damn me. Well, it's fine. This is still work. Ah, shoot. Come on, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Get out. I'm gonna use another dark clove real quick.
I'll take the blame for that one. I distracted you by talking about glazed donuts.
Yeah, sure. All right, anyways, I don't think that'll make that big of a difference. Might make a little bit of a difference. All right, oh God, that smells good. All right, so garlic, vegetable, deglazed, tomato sauce. Stir again, salt and pepper. All right, tomato sauce going in.
Yeah, those tomatoes are gone.
So much stuff over there has gone, and some of it has gone very, very quickly in a way that I'm like, I think it's causing other stuff to go faster. So I'm gonna try and get some time this weekend and clean that section up, make some hot sauce or something.
Yeah, I think those tomatoes should probably go now.
Well, if you think they need to go now, they can go now. It's you know.
Like the bottom one's collapsing.
Oh God,
The
doing
top
that
one I
again.
can barely touch.
All right. All right, we give this a little mixing up here. Stuff down off the sides again.
This is the top one.
Yeah. Ooh, it smells good. All right, so now we pour in the tomato sauce. Stir again, season with salt and pepper. It just says salt and pepper. There's no actual gauge here, so we're gonna go by taste and eyeball it first. Oh God, is that on camera? Can you show them that? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, that's a big pinch.
Tell me where the phone was.
A couple pinches of salt there. A lot of grinds of pepper. Just trying to keep it from bubbling up on me while I'm doing this. Yeah, I should just bite the bullet on stop using these and get like a much better grinder going.
I've been thinking about getting the one from Costco, and it's actually refillable.
Yeah, well they usually are. You know, if you're buying the...
I have not been able to figure out how you can top off one of those.
Oh no, I mean like getting a real pepper grinder that's gonna give me bigger grinds at the time. So I'm not doing like, you know, I get like...
Well, did you change the setting on it?
I don't mean, I'm talking like 5 grinds here is 1 grind on a better grinder.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm having trouble.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss this because I'm pretty sure it's small.
Yeah. Okay, now you're distracting as hell, but I love you, but yeah.
I love you. I'm sorry if my superpower is kicking in.
Yes, it is very much kicking in.
And the derailleur!
Okay, because again, I'm in the middle of doing something I've never done. I'm back and forth so many times right here. So, all right, so that was salt and pepper. Add the sugar and stir. Then add the herbs and drop the meatballs into the sauce. Okay. Okay, sugar. Sugar, right? God damn it.
You need me to help?
Sugar. Sugar and stir. It's like way over here.
Okay.
Sugar and stir is where I just finished off. I think herbs is next.
Italian herbs are next.
And it's a tablespoon, yes? Oh, I don't know. That'd be like over here. The sauce. I think so.
1 tablespoon.
I mean, I had it preset to be sure, but... And that does not say the mix. I would think I'm supposed to, but...
Hold on. Stir and then drop the meatballs into the sauce, reduce heat.
I should stir that in, right?
Yes!
That's what I would think. I don't know why it was so specific to say stir on everything else and then not here.
Yeah, you should never take a recipe 100% literally.
I know.
Because they always screwed up somewhere.
I tell you what, you can take the TheEricButts recipes 100% because they will be right on in my hot dog cookbook coming next year.
So, what, 20 steps per recipe?
Pretty much. All right, now we put the meatballs in. What am I doing after I put the meatballs in?
Reduce heat and cover Dutch oven, leaving lid slightly open for steam to escape.
Reduce to what? Doesn't tell me, does it?
Continue cooking over low heat.
Low heat, okay.
For 1 hour, then reduce heat to its lowest setting while you cook the pasta.
Right. I assume it wants me to kind of cover these, so.
Yeah.
So they absorb. Now it does say reduce heat now the meatballs are in, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and that was to medium low, low?
It does not say, it just says...
No, it's
reduce heat, cover Dutch oven, lid light. Continue cooking over low heat for 1 hour.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go a little over low. And we're gonna half cover this. And there you go. Okay, Echo. Set timer for 1 hour. Right at 8 o'clock. Right on. Thank you for that.
Starting now.
All right, slide
Here's
it.
a tip.
Echo, stop.
When you see that
Cooking over low heat 1 hour, reduce heat to its lowest setting when you cook the pasta. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna cut here. And so give it an hour. It's 8 o'clock. It's literally 8:01 right now. So I'm gonna go watch Mystery Science Theater and drink wine. I'll see y'all in about an hour. All right, dishes, you probably wanna know. We're definitely gonna have to do 2 loads because this is not gonna handle the pasta making stuff, but I managed to load this pretty well. I've only got 1 plate. I can't get in there right now, so not too bad. But look, I actually cleaned up a whole bunch of other stuff. So we still have 36 minutes left on the timer. I'm actually gonna start up boiling my pasta water because it'll take a while to get boiling. And if it keeps boiling, that'll be fine. And then I'm finally gonna put it on wine and watch the Mystery Science Theater. So I'm definitely gonna catch a lot of this on the replay. It's a Jonah episode too. I thought it was an Emily one, but damn it, I love Jonah. Okay, so I just put a bunch of water in there. We're gonna salt the hell out of it. This is a little bit tricky doing it this way, but I thought it'd be a little bit easier than... I might be wrong. You know what? Why am I big pinching? Hold on. I need to refill my salt some anyway, so let's just get that water salty as hell. Put some butter in right before the pasta goes in. I'll show you measuring out there in a minute. We're just going medium-high. It's 32 minutes left on the clock. That much water will probably take a good 20 minutes to get to a full boil, and then hopefully we'll time this about right. All right, wine in Jonah time. All right, hey, real quick, they're doing an intermission. I'm glad I started the water early because it ain't going yet and it's almost going. But this calls for 10 ounces of pasta. I got a 16-ounce box, so here's what I'm gonna do. I got my food scale out. I can't really show you perfectly because we're on this camera now. We're gonna 3, 2, 1 it. We're gonna see what this whole box actually weighs. And we get 1 pound and 1 ounce. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull 6 ounces of pasta out of this and put it somewhere. I haven't considered that yet.
Why don't you just leave the 6 ounces in the box?
Because I have to put some pasta somewhere, one way or another. Shoot, I did not think this through, but I'm also trying to do it in 25 seconds. So if that's 1.1 ounces, let's get you open. Let's take out almost half.
Oh, not quite that. Let's take out about like that. We'll see where we started from. Right. You're gonna lose one because you suck. So it's one. So it's 17. We're down to 14. I want to take 17. What did I say? Take 6 out. So we want to hit 11 as our goal. Okay. So we need to take a bit more. We need to take about that same amount out.
Welcome back, Andrew.
And 11 is our goal. We're at 12 and 1/8. So a little bit more. I'm getting a little extra spaghetti. Never hurt anybody. 11 and a half. Oh, they're talking to Emily. Emily is in this episode. All right, 11 ounces. So what's left in that box? It should be 10 ounces of pasta. Although really, why don't I just cook it all and just fucking plate whatever I want?
I didn't know if you were mixing the sauce into the pasta.
No, you put the pasta in the bowl, put this pasta sauce on the thing.
Okay,
So
I was wondering.
I'm just gonna cook the whole goddamn thing.
I just assumed
But-
it was going the other way.
That is a fun trick for those of you that might be wondering. All right, we got a movie sign. I'm really glad I started boiling this. There's 5.5 minutes left on the sauce. This water is just now about to come to a boil. I'm gonna put 2 to 4 ounces of salted butter in there too. All right, and then I'm gonna cook the pasta. I'll show you a little bit of that. All right, it's again, that's not gonna stay. It's at a boil. So I'm gonna put all the pasta in. I got a colander for draining when we're done. I did put 4 tablespoons of salted butter. I'm just gonna use this to stir, and I'm just gonna work it around until we saw it was boiling. It wasn't a super roaring boil, but it was boiling. Butter helps keep the noodles from sticking. It also helps flavor your pasta. You always want to get like really seawater, salty water, and butter or oil. And then, just kind of work to submerge it. Do not just put pasta in a pot and leave it. You are going to want to stir it frequently or even consistently. But again, I'm not going to show you that whole process. And I've got 2.5 minutes before I need to turn that sauce down. So I'm going to get this submerged and come back and show you what we need to do after that. So hold tight. All right, so the alarm just went off for the sauce. Let's see what it looks like. We're probably gonna wanna give it a stir. I need to take it all the way down to the lowest of heat. We're just keeping it warm now. And let's take this off and oh, my. Oh, hell yeah. Time to put on that party dress. All right, so I assume I should give this a little bit of a stir here.
This also turned out to be a little
I did, thank you. I just did it, but thank you. Oh yeah, this looks lovely. Yeah, those meatballs look nice. And it will cool down, keep warm. That is as low as it'll go. And the pasta has probably, I don't know, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, no more than 7 minutes. And then we will strain and we will serve. Mary picked out and cleaned some nice basil for the topping. We're almost there, and man, I'm hungry. I've almost had a glass of white wine. I am gonna switch to a red with my dinner. So I'm gonna open up a nice Syrah. Francis Ford Coppola Winery Syrah. But I also wanna keep the pasta working. So I'll be back. All right, so we're gonna plate. We're gonna do it slightly different. Everything looks ready. Pasta's perfect, took about 9 minutes. Echo, dismiss timer. Now it said put some in a bowl, it said it's 4 servings. Screw all that. I'm gonna make it a little bit more like the show. So, sorry, I need to step back just a second. I need to grab, these are fine. Echo, dismiss timer. So let's see. So we'll do the swirl if we can here a little bit. Try to get it fancy with it. I think it's more the swirl. I've never mastered this. I'm trying. Should you like swirl it on the plate? I think maybe.
I think you have to do it all in one go though.
Yeah, so it's all right. It doesn't really need to be swirled like that anyway. So let's just make a really nice looking plate.
Or drape it all, everything on and then swirl.
Yeah, that's all right. It doesn't, I don't think the swirl is what we really want here anyways, because we are gonna have meatballs. We probably wanna make little pockets for the meatballs to go on there. So this is gonna be our prettier plate. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit more like...
That's like way too much for me personally.
Well, I'll eat all this, but you can share some.
We're gonna get a spoon for some.
Oh, I don't get my own plate?
No, you. I'm saying you can share some of this for. Yeah, you can, I got bowls out, man, like it says to do. So then let's actually put a couple of nice meatballs on here.
That's chunky.
Yeah. Where's that little one? There's the little one. Take you too.
So, did you watch Lady and the Tramp?
Yes, I watched it last night. Yeah, the review will be coming up on this video. Now we're gonna hit it with some sauce. I should have hit it with the sauce before the meatballs. I just realized. And now, normally, if I was making pasta, I think because Mary asked about this off camera, I would cook the pasta down, you know, with the sauce. Actually, can you tear me off a paper towel?
Hot. God damn it. Too much stuff around.
I know, right?
Ah.
Just on the counter there. I don't like to put that in the spoon rest because it'll be so messy. All right, I'm gonna close the book here. Slide that there. We'll make room for taking cute pictures here in a second. I'm gonna pick off a couple of basil leaves. Let's just go with 2 because maybe Mary can have a couple. I'm gonna like float it like that. That looks pretty dope. Okay. So I'm gonna. It needs a second to cool, anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get some photo work done here.
Inception.
Actually, the lighting is not terrible on it tonight.
Kids are playing with their meatballs.
Yeah, we'll try to show you that. You'll see it at some point, trust me. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on a stand so Mary and I can taste test it and, you know, try to make a cool thumbnail. All right, we'll be back in just a second. Actually, real quick, let me do my beauty close-up footage. I don't know what Mary got. I'm sure she probably got something cool, but just in case so I don't have to recreate it. Look at that, that looks amazing. That looks so good. And here it is, sorry for the weird angle, 9:15 p.m. on, oh yeah, it's like already browning the, the basil leaves. But now Mary and I are gonna have to hunker down to do a little taste test, so, just wanna get a little bit of sauce and noodle.
Ooh, that's steamy.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, your fork is going right into my face space.
That's pretty fucking good. For my first marinara, that is pretty tasty.
This is your first marinara?
Yeah, for pasta, yeah.
Huh. Is it normal to put sugar in marinara?
Yeah, a little bit, like a touch.
No, but that is pretty good. Okay.
We will check, no. We'll check the meatballs in a second. Right now, we gotta stage a thumbnail while the plate still looks pretty to camera. So we're trying to find a noodle.
We may have to use fingers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we may have to get into fingers here. Hold on, let's see, I got one coming. There we go.
Is it long enough?
Yeah, did you wanna go that way and then I'll finger for the, I'll finger the rest of it. Okay. Your face is perfectly, your head is, shit. Head is perfectly. That may be one of the dorkiest but cutest fucking things we ever did. That was awesome. Okay.
Do we need to do a second take?
You know what? Let's give ourselves a second option just in case. Whoever gets one first, yeah. There you go.
Is it long enough?
Sure, they're all the same length.
You dropped your piece.
Okay. I tried to bite it this time while we were kissing. Where? I don't see. I see it. Okay.
Okay, can we try the meatballs now?
Yes. Now let's actually try the meatballs.
Shit.
And there we have a little slightly better angle.
Let me just cut this in half.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
There you go.
That is quite tasty.
Did you use beef or?
Beef and Italian sausage.
Okay.
Remember, you get your own too, but I just want to try a little bit with a actual bit of pasta. Can you give me a spoon? That is quite tasty. I do believe that was worth all the effort.
This time, would you actually make it again though, knowing how much effort it took?
Yes, however, I would probably start dilly-dallying with some of my own little tweaks. Maybe a little more garlic.
That's fairly spicy, but that's probably the Italian sausage.
Yeah, a little. Man, I'm getting like no spice out of this at all. That's
No,
fine.
no, not heat spice, just,
Oh, flavor.
yeah.
But yeah, I would probably.
Like there's a lot of seasoning in there.
Well, yeah, there's all kinds of seasoning. Yeah, I might stew some tomatoes in my marinara.
Can I just go ahead and make my own food?
Actually, here. I just got a toasted hazelnut. Let's see how Mary does.
Not a whole lot.
Then I'll have leftover pasta to just nom on. Cold, buttery pasta by itself can be quite tasty.
It's pretty good.
See, that's why you salt like crazy and butter your water. Oh, spoon. Remember, I got the
that's
spoon.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And there's plenty, and we don't necessarily need leftovers. So whatever you want to do.
Now, should we get your father over here?
Well, I was like, if I had managed to get this done earlier, I definitely would have run him a bowl. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, it's a more subtle kind of thing. It's not like super pow zam wow, but it's very tasty. All right, there you have it. I'm gonna go eat this and watch some more Mystery Science Theater. Oh, and I opened up my wine, but I haven't poured it yet. So yeah, it's my favorite Syrah so far. All right, see y'all later. Nerd. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so last night I watched Lady and the Tramp, and I liked parts of it. I liked it in the beginning. It was a little more charming. The characters didn't totally resonate with me here, except for Lady. She was kind of the cutest thing of the whole thing. Tramp is a little more of a D-bag than I was expecting him to be. I thought it'd be a little bit cuter. The famous Spaghetti and Meatball scene, of course, was quite adorable and made even more adorable by the restaurant, the chef, singing, and a little bit of heat rash, I guess. Happens. I'll get it. But yeah, you know, I mean, like none of the music was really stand out. The animation was not really stand out. I liked the song when she's in the when she gets caught by the dog catchers and she's meeting all the other dogs that know Tramp. And that was pretty cool. A lot of those characters were pretty good as well. But you know, I mean, just it didn't terribly resonate with me. Some of the stereotypes, particularly the Siamese cats, is a little off-putting, but you know, I mean, obviously they're aware, they have the little warning in the front and everything, but it didn't age well. It doesn't have that heavy of a story, so it didn't really get me emotionally. And like I said, even the cuteness factor, there's moments, but for the most part, it's eh. But I am glad I watched it. It's another one on the list, and now I have little Easter eggs and little fun things I can talk about, because tonight is the night I'm making the spaghetti and meatballs, which you've probably already seen in this vlog. Whew, I had to go out and find mint earlier. But that's my thoughts, my basic thoughts on Lady and the Tramp. I don't even remember how the theme song went. All right, let's do some more vlogging. Hey, okay, so now we're gonna talk about another Disney classic I finally saw for the first time. And that is, we'll do, what am I talking about? I should have figured that out before I rolled. Let's do Bambi. So Bambi is pretty fun. There's some real cuteness in Bambi, like when he names Flower, that stuff is adorable. The animal stuff is adorable. The mom stuff, we all know the story of Bambi. That almost broke me. I had to, slow down and think about it. Sorry, I'm doing background stuff too, and then I'm trying to make sure I haven't already reviewed this real fast. So we did 101 Dalmatians, and then up here is that, and I have done. Okay. All right. So Bambi, and it's a breezy watch. It's not my favorite, but it's still really good. It's definitely one I would revisit. When the bunnies are teaching Bambi how to run and walk and jump, that stuff was really cute and adorable. I found myself like smiling, just like charmed, like I do when Jack does something cute. So things like that were really, really cool, and I really had a good time with that element of it. And of course, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know how the story structure was going to lay out and all that. So I was glad that was a little bit later in the film and becomes a bigger part, because we talk about man and all of that. I did not know, and again, spoilers for this if you haven't seen it, that near the end, they age. I didn't realize it wasn't just them being young, cute baby versions of themselves, but even their aged versions were still pretty cute. So I had a pretty good time with that. And, But I do think it's interesting the dad was just nowhere until he had to be there. But I guess that's, it's the animal kingdom. But it was cute seeing them all grow up and then be like, oh, girls are bleh, and then girls. I get it. I relate, man. But no, Bambi, it's up there. It's probably still middle for me somewhere, but like higher middle. Maybe I should do like a ranking video on this. If I get time and I feel like it for fun, maybe I'll do a ranking video. Or maybe more of the time I get back. But I did enjoy Bambi. No standout songs. Animation is great. I can't really say any particular standout moment other than just some of the cuteness. And Flower, I love a lot more. Also now, I'm still a little mad. I've told this story before about in 3rd grade. We did Bambi as a play, but they didn't audition. They just assigned roles, and I was mad. I was a made-up character named Jumper. And I think I'm a little less mad because I feel like it's not as made up a character. It just wasn't necessarily named in the show, but one of those bunnies could have been named Jumper, so sure, I'll go with it. I'll stop being mad at my 3rd grade school, from like 35 years ago. All right, that's all I got on Bambi. Let's talk a couple others. Dumbo. I did not like Dumbo. I was warned I wasn't gonna. I really didn't. And I would have thought I would have because there's so many what you would assume are cute animals, but quite honestly, it kind of irritated me because Dumbo is kind of cute and I felt for Dumbo. But like every other character in there is a using asshole that is only ever nice to Dumbo so they can get what they want. And the way the circus is depicted, it is like, it's really kind of gross and cruddy. And man, is that shelf falling over more? How is that happening? I've got to figure that out. But I just didn't have a good time with it. I did, however, near the end, love the drunken pink elephants bit. So that whole sequence was kind of funny and cute and really interestingly drawn. So at least now I have the context of that. And yeah, but I can't say it's one I'm excited to revisit. I guess I do want to watch the live action version just so I know, but I'm even less excited for that. And I wasn't terribly excited for that to begin with. But that's my thoughts on Dumbo. All right, so last night on my Disney education, I watched 101 Dalmatians for the very first time. And I loved the hell out of it. Further holding true to my theory that I really like the stuff with cute animals more than the stuff with Disney humans, since I said a lot of that. Thought the music was fantastic. I did like the humans in this. We'll get to that too. The dogs were cute as can be. The opening credits, I really appreciated how those were done. I like the animation going on in that. And again, an hour and 22 minutes is a nice tight runtime. It's not really fat with it, it's very lean. And I enjoyed the hell out of it, and the dogs are adorable. And then, I have seen Cruella, the Emma Stone movie, and I could see how that character eventually just keeps getting screwed over in her life and becomes this Cruella, who I loved. I mean, I loved hating, but I loved. I can absolutely see why Cruella de Vil became one of the great all-time, all-time villains of Disney, because she's spectacular, and I look forward to seeing if there's, I guess there was like 102 Dalmatians. I don't know if that was just live action or whatever, but I would like to watch more of these. It's still, Lilo and Stitch is still my favorite by a mile, but I did really, really enjoy this, and this is really high up my list of these Disney films. So glad I watched it, and that's one I would happily watch again. I would definitely return to that again. So I know it's short, but you're getting a lot of reviews, so there you go. That's my thoughts on 101 Dalmatians. All right, so let's make a very simple cocktail, but you know what? It's a Disney park cocktail, so...
Jack just closed the door.
He's like, screw you guys, I'm staying here. We're gonna make the Ice Cream Martini from the Artisan des Glaces. Glace. G-L-A-C-E-S. Glacé in Epcot.
I could be completely wrong, though.
Like everything at
It makes no sense.
L'Artisan des Glaces, this martini is customizable. The following is a sample recipe. We're doing the very basic thing because I didn't read this until just now. So we're doing the basic thing.
Classic Eric.
Yeah. You're married to it by this point,
Although,
theoretically.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish this. Yeah, is a sample recipe of ingredients. Feel free to make these substitutions if you desire. Instead of whipped cream vodka, use Grand Marnier or rum. Instead of vanilla ice cream, try any ice cream or sorbet you like. Mix it up and combine 2 flavors. Every time you make this martini, it can be a new and different experience.
So ice cream and booze, got it.
Yeah, it's basically...
Although, how does the zucchini work into it?
Well, that's for other fun later.
Oh.
That's for next week's episode. So this is we're gonna do the basic version. We got the 1 ounce of whipped cream vodka and the 1/2 cup of vanilla ice cream. Pour vodka over ice cream in large martini glass. This is gonna be really difficult. I was chilling another martini glass. I meant to do it earlier, but we made a different martini last night, and that glass is washing, and I forgot to replace it. So I've had this ice cream out. We got Bluebell. It's what we use for our stuff, because you know Bluebell gives you blue balls.
Kahlua.
I know, right? I think it's been sitting out longer than I intended.
How long have you had it sitting out?
Probably 20 minutes at this point. I thought we were a lot closer to this before. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure it's easy to get out and into this little cuppy so I could measure it properly. Plus, I figure a little more melty, it'd be a little better. It'll mix into the drink a little better, faster. So I'm trying to get the meltier bits.
Doesn't want to let go of the spoon.
That's why I grabbed the other spoon, but I was hoping to not have to do that just yet. All right.
Jack, you did it to yourself.
Yeah, buddy, you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait a minute. This is your prison sentence now. All right. Also, I'll go ahead and warn you. You probably already saw a little in last week's vlog, if I'm remembering the order of events for these things, shooting everything so out of order. But you are getting another little tease of Mary's fabulous wedding hair that I am enjoying quite a bit. But not as much as she is, I think. I'm gonna tell on you. I saw Mary being insanely, incredibly girly. Girlier than I've ever seen her. She got her hair and makeup did, and she's over there posting selfies, and it's very cute.
I was taking selfies.
Well, yeah. That's true.
They only got posted to the inner circle.
But she was doing the classic poses and stuff. It's really funny. All right, I guess we use this spoon to loosen. Come on. Good enough for government work. All right, let's get an ounce of the whipped cream vodka in there. This is like just fucking straight drinking vodka, though.
But with ice cream.
Hopefully it'll melt into the ice cream a little bit. Whew. It melts in a little. Ooh, carbonation. Interesting. Give it a second, let that settle in. I don't tend to drink straight vodka.
Well, is it meant to be eaten with a spoon?
It's called a martini. Is it like page 80
I'm
something?
gonna go wait for that to soak and we'll see if Jack will actually come
Okay.
out.
All right, you do that. Watch for dresses.
Hi, Ellen. Hi. Is Jack one out? You waiting on Jack? Or do you want in? that is dramatic lighting. Hi, DB. Hey, come on. Hold on. Chicky Jack. Chicky Jack. No, you don't. No. Okay, fine. You just walk straight back. You're going like, oh, Mama's here.
Yeah, that's the problem. The only way he comes out is if I go get him out. Offer him out. And he sees or hears her somewhere else in the distance. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, good catch. All right, I don't know. I'll just straight sip and then we can see if we want spoons. But I mean, it looks like it kind of combined fairly well. That's pretty good. That's ooh. Actually, that's quite good. That's very similar to the Kahlua milkshake we make, but a little bit different. All right, get ready for extra beautiful Mary. Marriage Mary. Darling. Gotta be careful not shoot down your shirt.
All right, let's try this.
Get all cinematic.
Yeah, it's more or less a White Russian.
Yeah, but I mean, you do
Without
get
the
kind of
Kahlua.
that slightly whipped creamy
Yeah.
difference than what we normally make. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can see playing with this, different ice creams or different liqueurs or whatever.
Well, I haven't done it this year, but it's not common for me to pour rum chata over
Ice cream?
vanilla ice cream. Yeah.
There you go. All right, well, that's the very basic. What was it? Vanilla ice cream martini. What was it called? Shit.
Ice cream martini.
I think it's called an ice cream martini. Ice cream, you scream, we all martini. Yeah, I know. This was not my smartest idea. I'm desperately overdue for cleaning down the cabinet. Or the, what is this thing called? Stovetop. Ice cream martini. Woo!
Okay, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed some of my Disney reviews and that food. It was really good. I had so much fun recreating that kiss. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully, I'm sure we're having a great time. Thank you for everything, but we're gonna get out of here. So just comment below. What do you think? You excited? Have you enjoyed this? Did you like that food? All that and more. Let us know. Geek out with us in the comments below. You can also click the thumbs up button. Give us the good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. And of course, as always, remember that we'll get through this. We will get through this together. Check out maybe our wedding website. It might still be around if you're interested, buttsbuddies.com. And of course, check out my music. Look out if you like 90s style pop punk, like Screeching Weasel, Blink-182-ish, Green Day-ish, early, Offspring, Bouncing Souls, Teenage Bottle Rocket. You might like me. Look me up anywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to that music, look up Eric Butts. Try a couple of songs. I got new stuff coming out later this year. Next year, I'm making a film of some sort, so if you want to check out some of the other films of mine, check my out-of-date website, TheEricButts.com, for more information on all that. And as always, there are more videos, content, ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. All right, I gotta get out of here because I'm trying to finish all this and get ready for the wedding because it hasn't happened for me yet. It has happened by the time you see this. And I'll see you all later.